everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior Day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. Pass to Day. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 3 to fall. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted to coach.
Pass to Sheffield. Now Lack. Sheffield, left side. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Marceda, guarded by Gregory. The kick out today. Another 3 from Newark East.
When he's hitting the 3, Day is such a tremendous all-around point guard. A real threat with his shooting and his passing.
Rosenberg outside. Gregory. Up top, Andrews. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. It goes on James Marceda.
Young players like Andrews have relentless energy. He hits hard coverage inside and still muscles his way through to a shot.
He hits the second from the line. Now Day. He has 6.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Pass to Sheffield. Up top, Marceda. Sheffield, guarded by Rosenberg. Here's Day. Junior. Using his post move to get the 2 points. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Now here's Bishop. Hits the 3-pointer.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
And the Eagles will call time here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kennedy outside. Evans. And he banks in the layup.
And the focus Evans has. Impressive seeing a high schooler take contact like this and still finish.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Race outside.
Yeah, the defense won't always get bailed out like that.
To the inside. And the basket by Zadirko.
They've come out strong.
They're getting what they want offensively here in the first quarter.
And here's Grace. Outside Roberts. Swings it to Ducey. Now here's Grace. Outside Roberts. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, they get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Joseph makes good use of his physical abilities to dominate around the basket, wins himself a nice second chance shot.
Indra with the ball, working on Madison. Outside Roberts. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles leading by 8, and we'll be back right after this for the start of the second quarter.
If you're interested in
Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Now here's Day. Defense right on him. It's good.
We just don't see that many mid-range Jays anymore. That's what I like. Day wanting to keep this shot alive.
Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. Over Sheffield. Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Here's Sheffield. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
We didn't see much of anything from him in the first, but now he's starting to find his rhythm.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Andrews. And it's good for 2.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Now here's Sheffield. That one drops for 2.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
Pass to Zaderko. And even 3-on-3 break. Bishop can't hit it. The Eagles with the lead. Up ahead. Stolen by Connor Rosenberg. And they're on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
I like when Rosenberg is looking to score because it sometimes forces the D to overcommit.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits them both. Outside, Indra. Shoots over Lee. And we've reached halftime in this one. Eagles out in front, up by 6. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Now the Eagles with it. They've led by as much as 10. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Outside, Bishop. Up top, Andrews. Pass to Lee. And here's Rosenberg. And a miss there on the triple. The three from Christian Sheffield. Another three from Newark East.
No hesitation from Sheffield. Shots like these help him get into a rhythm on offense.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Here's Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Andrews. He's covered by Sheffield. Puts one up from 19. Newark East grabs the miss.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment. Check out Jay's tenacity on this play. He faces off with the defender and wins both the bucket and a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to Ducey. Madison. Swings it to Ducey. 6 to shoot. Outside Roberts. They need this. Renfield misses again. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Even with that miss, they're still shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Race outside. Gregory. Pass to Roberts. Return to Gregory. Junior with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession.
Dustin Joseph. Substitution.
Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Eagles now. They lead by 11. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore. It's now a +5.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Three-pointer from Rosenberg. They get it back.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're just about 1 minute into it. Outside, Day. Junior, high post. Marceda. Andrews covering. Marceda, good.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
Lee with it. Rosenberg outside. Pass to Bishop. Final quarter here, and we're just over 1.5 minutes through it. Day with the steal. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Connor Rosenberg. Outside, Lee. Connor Rosenberg on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Pass to Sheffield. Marceda. Now here's Day. Junior, defended by Joseph. Sheffield outside. Back to Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Outside, Lee. Out to the left wing. Junior with the block. Up top, it's Day. Defended by Joe. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing. And hey, Lack takes the shot when you give it to him. The D has to respect his mid-range J.
So it's Renfield now. They trail by 14.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn. Defense has no chance to deny Joseph slant. What an assertive play by the Renfield sophomore.
And the Eagles will call time here. Both teams will make a substitution. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact the junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you...
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá meu braço.
She said you better go over there and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Idris Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is number one on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
No, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting
let's
my
go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to start putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick an A.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.